Hello, my dear kids. Good afternoon. This is Sundar Rabindranathan here. How is everybody? Hi, Aditi. Hi, Ananya. Hi, Aradhana. Thank you for joining this session. Hi, Alone Gamer. Anya. Hi. Thank you for joining this session, my dear kids. So we are starting a brand new chapter. You know what? This chapter is going to reveal a lot of things to you. Till now we look at temples as what? How, guys, what do we use the temples for? How do we look at the temples for? As places of what? Come on. I will tell you why this chapter is interesting. Hi, Alone Gamer. I am fine, Samita. Thank you for joining this session. Guys, I asked you a question. How do you look at a temple? What do we use that for? Downloader. Hi. Anya Jain. Welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders, beta. Yeah, Avinash is saying, sir, you know what? We use it for worship. But that is not how people looked at it way back, before a few hundred years. Alright, temples were the, I would say, the base center or the hub for all business, all commerce, all transactions to happen. You will be super amazed to hear this. Okay, so let's get into the chapter. That's this chapter, Towns, Traders and Craftsperson. Guys, today in this session I will deal about two things, towns and traders. Craftsperson we will deal in part 2. Cool? Okay, lovely. I am fine, Meher. How are you? Right. So, guys, in case you don't know, about Vedantu Young Wonders, we are a channel with academic as well as non-academic content, supporting all our students. Academically, mathematics, science, social, and English, entire year's syllabus, CBSE, we cover live sessions, all our live sessions. And non-academically, all what you want, guys. If you're looking for coding, you will have it. If you're looking for a series on space, you will have it. If you are looking for a series on career guidance, you will have it. It's a one-stop destination. Make use of it. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay? Am I lagging? Well, clap you. I don't see any lag, beta. Guys, are you witnessing any lag from my end? Aradhana, I am fine. No, right? Great. So, guys, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget. With your tremendous support from all of you, we are growing like anything. And of course, teachers are passionate to teach every kid like all of you. So, yes. And whenever you subscribe, click on that bell icon. Okay? Tanishka, I am fine. Guys, you know what? I was going through this. Even I was amazed to see this. A fun fact. A modern Formula car, it can go upside down. In a tunnel. Alright, when you drive in a tunnel, it can go like this, right? Tunnels are kind of circular. It can go like this, upside down at a speed of 120 kilometers. Miles per hour, not even kilometers. So it is far above than that, right? 120 miles per hour. They can go, because at that speed, alright, they have got aerodynamic downforce. Downforce is, it will keep them on the grip, it will not fall down. So to drive upside down in a tunnel, a modern Formula 1 car. Would you believe that? Samhita, I think I'll have to I know I'm not able to get the context. We will discuss that separately. Don't worry, okay? Yeah, hi Arnab. Hi Sanju Shri. So this, guys, did you like the fun fact by the way? Hi Jinisha. Oh wow, Chaman, awesome. Manshika, hi Arya, welcome to Vedanta Young Wonders. So guys, let us begin. Look at that, wow, look at the step guys. Did you like the step? That too in a seated position. I said hi Bhavya thrice. And you're typing, sir, you're not answering. Okay guys, time to start. So towns, traders and craftsperson. So first let us understand what is a town and what has a temple got to do with a town. Okay. So how are temples the center of attraction and towns built around temples? So guys, what are we going to deal with today? Introduction, of course, and then administrative centers, and then how temples and towns are built, alright, as administrative centers. And then we are also going to speak about a small network of towns. Small towns emerged. Guys, if you go to Delhi, there is one place in Delhi where you get, the entire place is for electronic items. Which is that place called as any Delhiite here? Hi Savita. Thank you Aradhana. Love you beta. Hi Priya. Jeno, hi. You were there in the last session, right? Chaitanya, hi. Definitely yes, Samita. Definitely yes. No doubt about it. Sure, Anya. So, guys, moving on. Introduction. Okay, so let's take the medieval period, say 750 to 1750 AD, of course. So when a town in medieval setting would have various type of will do different types of works, functions, different types of functions will be there happening in a town during the medieval period. So what happens, say there are towns which thrive on temples. There are towns which have commercial, they are commercial centers. There are towns which are adjacent to a port. Hi Sushila. Hi Avantika. So guys, the point is this. If you look at it, there are places, there are towns which have exclusive streets for specific, professionals. See, if you go to Chennai, there is a place called Ritchie Street. And in that, every street is for different things. Few places are for computers, few streets are for laptops, few streets are for, electric items. So like that, it is there in Delhi also. It is there in multiple places. That is why there are certain towns, you have to understand, certain towns are there, small network of towns started emerging. That was the last thing which I want to speak about today. Right? Chaitanya, to start with, yes beta. But through the end of the year, we will run a series for ICSE also. Okay? Now, administrative centers. So, the point that you need to remember is a town in a medieval setting, alright, they were doing multiple works depending on few things. They were dependent on few things. Number one, administrative centers. Let me start with an example of Tanjavur, Rajarajeshwara temple in Tanjavur. This was, of course, the capital. Tanjavur was the capital of Cholas. Boys, the entire town was built around this city, this temple. This temple was the attraction, alright, for a lot of things. It was a center of trade. And remember, Tanjavur, the Kaveri, the river Kaveri, this flows through this town. This town was, temple was built by Rajaraja Chola, and the architect, okay, Kunjaramallan Rajaraja Perindachan. So Kunjaramallan Rajaraja Perindachan was the architect who built this temple. Yes, Demon Slayer, you can. Of course, I believe you are speaking about YouTube, right? Guys, in this, there is some huge, I have gone and visited this temple. Huge Shivalinga. The Shivalinga could be at least 10 to 15 feet. I don't know the exact thing, just telling you. Because when I looked, it was like this. Such a huge Shivalinga was there inside the temple. Alright, now why should we speak about this? Yeah, why should we speak about this? Remember, this temple is so important for this city. Number 1, tourist attraction. Number 2, trade centers. Right? And number 3, this king used this particular temple as almost like a palace or for running his court. Guys, are you understanding? Are you following what I am saying? Give me a yo. Let me check. I'm waiting. Come on, guys. Yes, right? Good. Thank you. Now, as I said, apart from the deity, the Shivalinga, there were huge mandapas or pavilions where people can sit, and kings held their court in these mandapas. Alright, we would have seen in cinemas as well as dramas, right? The king will be sitting, his ministers will be sitting both the sides. That is what we call as a court setting. Like this, in these temple mantapas, kings held their courts. And even armies were there. So guys, around this temple, the town was bustling with markets because a lot of people came in. Very, very fertile area. It's called a delta area. Kaveri Delta. Tanjavur falls under Kaveri Delta. Okay, so the town had, it was known for trade. They were selling grain, spices, clothing, jewelry. Yeah, hi Vasundhara, welcome to Vedanta Young Wonder. Shweta Gupta, shoot your doubt, beta. Subordinates means people working with them. Someone who is working under me is my subordinate. Clear? Okay guys, so once again, administrative centers. Example, we have a great example of Raja Rajeshwara temple built by King Rajaraja. This temple, right, this Tanjavur was an administrative center. For what reason? Because this temple attracted a lot of commerce, that is business. It had Kaveri flowing. The entire land was fertile. Lot of markets were there around. Is everyone clear? Kings were even having their courts inside the mantapas of the temple. Everyone clear about administrative centers? Come on. Hi Kanishka Singh. Tanishka, yeah, please go ahead. If you have any doubt, please put your doubt, guys. Come on, waiting for it. Avantika, come on. Now, temple towns and pilgrimage centers. Temple towns and pilgrimage centers. Pradeep, it's a little off context, beta. If you ask me about, sir, guys, there is a science behind the shape of Shivalinga. So, let's not get into that now. Okay? Let's focus on temple towns and pilgrimage centers. Aligned regiment, you call them as barracks. Okay? Arranged set of army. So Tanjavur again, it's also a temple town. I already spoke about it enough. Okay, it also shows how important temples were when it comes to the developing cities. Temples were also example Tanjavur, Temples were central to the economy and the society. Kings got a lot of money because of the temples. Rulers built temples for two reasons. One, they want to demonstrate their power. They want to demonstrate their devotion to that god. And also, they want to use that temple as a center of attraction as well. Clear? So, temple towns and administrative centers. Guys, remember, I want to tell you one thing. Bustling means a lot of them are there. It's just an adjective. Okay? Guys, I want to tell you one thing. Do you know in India, there are thousands and thousands of acres of land given, owned by our temples? Our temples, I repeat, our temples own thousands and thousands of acres of land. Okay? Yeah? Yes. And that too in Tamil Nadu and all, if you look at it, every temple, big temple will have hundreds of acres of land. When did they get it? Here it is. You look at this slide. Temples were given a lot of grants of land. So much donations came to the temples and they were very, very rich. The temple trusts are generally very rich. Example, you have Tirupati, right? Example, Tirumala. So pilgrims also made, whoever visited the temple to worship the god, they also made a lot of donations. And temple authorities, they used this money to finance trade as well as banking. To that extent, they started getting money. It was so wealthy. So temple town grew as large number of priests. Okay, guys, it became a town because people who were dependent on the temple, they started settling around the temple. I repeat, the town, the town started developing. It became a temple town because all the people dependent on the temple, they started settling. They started coming in, built houses near the temple and started living there. Pilgrims are people who have come to worship. People who travel and come to worship a god. You call them as pilgrims. Administrative centers means places from where, a place is administered. A place is taken care of. A place is governed. That's what you call them as administrative centers. Cool? So temple towns, apart from Tanjavur, we spoke a lot about Tanjavur. You also have temple towns in Bilaswamin, or you call them as Bilsa or Vidisha, which is in MP. Somnath is there, all of you know, Gujarat. These are temple towns. Other important temple towns again, Madurai is a temple town. Kanchipuram, the entire place, Kanchipuram itself will be flooded with temples. Madurai is as well. Tirupati I already spoke about. So temple towns, they are towns which are a lot dependent on the temple because people dependent on the temple, they live nearby. And that's why they are called as temple towns. Okay? Slowly you see that these kind of pilgrimage centers, the places where a lot of temples are there, they became townships. More and more people started getting settled there. Hi Manthan. Vrindavan in Uttar Pradesh and Tiruvannamalai are examples. Vrindavan and Tiruvannamalai are examples, guys. Once more. Vrindavan, that is in UP. We know Vrindavan, right? Just now we completed our, we had our Janmashtami. Guys, what is Vrindavan known for? Vrindavan is known for what? Janisha, the entire week's timetable will get released on Monday for the next week. Today we are winding up the week, right? It's Friday. Lord Krishna, Radhe comes from Vrindavan, right? That's it. Ajmer, capital of Chauhans, which is Ajmer typically in Rajasthan. It became the headquarters under Mughals. Guys, what happened was, sometimes you will see Hindu rulers, same place will have rulers from other religions also. So a great example, these temple towns were also excellent examples of religious coexistence. Hindus were there, Muslims were there, they were living in peace and harmony. Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti, He was a Sufi saint. He settled there in Ajmer in 12th century. And because of that, a lot of devotees from across all creeds, they started coming and visiting the place. Pushkar Lake was also there, which attracted pilgrims. So the point here is, guys, temples did a lot of magic to India. One, they became center of attraction. Two, they were also areas, administrative centers, where the kings they had their court and started ruling. Three, it attracted a lot of tourists. Four, great examples for religious coexistence. Right? Guys, is everyone understanding my perspective, what is quoted here? Are you able to travel with me? Come on, give me a yo, because this is something that you need to absorb. Come on, tell me. Okay, one of their primary centers, Subha headquarters is one of their primary centers from where they started ruling their, the entire kingdom. Okay, guys, quickly, one quick piece of information. Vedantu has come out with an Olympiad course, right? Olympiad crash course for grade 7. I think I spoke about it yesterday also. In case there are new people, Olympiads are competitive exams which will make you super strong, right? And you will get international recognition, national level, district, state level, national level, international level recognition will come to you when you take these exams. All right. So what are the different Olympiads there? There is a science Olympiad, there is a math Olympiad, and there are also English Olympiads. Olympiads are there, and when you prepare rigorously, you will see that you're getting better and better for other competitive exams also, like NEET, JEE and all. So guys, and see, for NEET and JEE, the minimum foundation starts at 8th grade. But for all other Olympiads, you can start even if you are in 5th grade. So great time for you to prepare yourself, become very strong and show to the world how good you are in whichever subject you like. It could be science, math or English. Okay. So enhance student problem solving skills and analytical thinking, the Olympiads. When you prepare, you will see that your logical thinking skills improve. Wow, Manthan, amazing. Keep it up. All the best. Guys, you will receive international certificates, medals, cash prizes, etc. You get a lot motivated. And if you don't get, there is nothing to lose, right? You will know that you have tried. You will know that you have prepared. Okay, you know what is the crime? The crime is not trying something. Losing is never a problem because you will never lose. Your knowledge is always here. So these are the dates when these Olympiads happen. And when you take up Vedantu's Olympiad crash course, all these, we will be teaching you for all this. And before every exam, that the syllabus for that will be covered well in advance. And we will give you mock tests also. Before every exam. See, if it is NSO, before the NSO comes in, we will complete before 27-28th of November the syllabus for that. And we will give you mock tests. Awesome? Guys, great opportunity. All I can say is that. See here, cash prizes, 50,000, 25,000, 10,000. Everything has a gold medal, silver medal. Amazing, right? Zonal level also. It's not that only international. NSTSC, 2 lakh cash prize. My dear kids, this is all for you only. So make use of it. International Math Olympiad, Science Olympiads. So Vedantu's Olympiad crash course package. So how good it is? You know what? We prepare you. We make you take a mock test for everything very strongly. Okay. And we also tell you where you stand. You can compare your rank with the rest of Indian, the competition also. So guys, great time to become more competitive globally. We give you summary notes, key concepts, important formulas, etc. So one course, 130, more than 130 classes, math, science, social and aptitude covered, 10 part tests we give you, 5 full tests for the exam, 5 all India mock tests, guys. Do you know, so with 70 assignments we are giving and recordings also you are taking, PTMs, parent teacher meetings to update you about the progress. Guys, on the top of all these things, any idea what is the price? If for new people, I'm telling you, everything for all Olympiads put together, the preparation with the discount. Use this coupon code SRPRO. You get a discounted price of 2,700. Guys, just 2,700 for all Olympiads. My goodness. Make use of it, because I am very sure this offer is not going to be there. We will change the price because as more students keep joining in. So please make sure that if you are looking for it, if you want to ensure you strengthen your academics, your competitiveness, take it down immediately, guys. All the very best, guys. The link is there. The link is there in your description box. Okay, click on the link. Choose the one that you want. Say choose Olympiad and type the coupon code under apply coupon SRPRO. Get the discount as well. Teachers, these are the teachers: Sandeep Sharma sir, Reenu Garg ma'am, Sanjay Kumar sir, Komalpreet Kaur ma'am. All of them will be teaching for this. They are experts in Olympiads, by the way. Demon Slayer, happy birthday, all the best. God bless you, beta. Guys, already you can see so many of our students have achieved in Olympiads. All the best, looking forward. All I can say is, as a very experienced teacher, this kind of an offer I have not seen personally, even in Vedantu earlier. So make use of it. Now the last part before we get into a Menti. Small network of towns. Guys, I just told you, I gave you example of Chennai's Ritchie Street, Delhi. Guys, Delhi, there is one place. What is that place? Where you have exclusive streets for electronic items. What is that place called? Anyone here? Avantika. It is there online at Vedantu, of course. What is this place called as? Nehru Place, right? Small network of towns. Guys, from 8th century onwards, exactly what I am saying, several towns started becoming more visible, becoming more popular. And these small towns came from large villages. In large villages, small towns came in from them. And they had something called as a mandi concept. Mandi is nothing but, every street has a market exclusively for something. One street might have a market only for coconut. One street will have a market only for pots. One street might have a market only for sugar. Are you getting me? So there were streets for different kinds of artisans exclusively. And some of these people, all these people lived nearby. They lived in the town, but there are few people who traveled from other towns to to come to the streets for business. Are you understanding, guys? Till this, are you clear? Give me a yo. Look at how things have developed so many hundreds of years ago. Alright, guys, if you're pretty clear till this, hit the like button. We are almost done. Hit the like button and let me know you liked it. Come on, guys. Very eager to see, because I am going to jump into a Menti now. So we know what is a Samanta and a Mahasamanta, right? A Zamindar, usually a Samanta. This is generally like a Samanta. Good, look at that picture. Or like something like a fort. Zamindars built something like this near the towns. And taxes were, because these are trade hubs, taxes were levied on traders and even artisans. It could be potters, anyone for that matter. And for every article that is being sold, taxes were given. Okay, and these donations, taxes, were given to local temples sometimes, which were built by rich merchants. A lot of charity also happened. Okay, sir, how did we come to know about all these things? There were inscriptions where these rights, who is given what right to collect the taxes, is mentioned in those inscriptions. Lovely, Manthan. Okay, guys, that is it. If you guys are clear, we can jump to the homework and then to a Menti. Give me a yo if you guys are clear. And of course, I think today's session was, you will understand We just right now we look at temple, just we go, spend 5 minutes, worship the god and come. But do you know the importance of temples? That's what this chapter is all about. Temples were commercial hubs one time. Temples were palaces, and their mandabas were king's courts. So that is the importance, of this lesson. That's what this lesson teaches us. Clear? Awesome. So that means time for homework. Ready? Here it is. What types of towns existed during medieval period? There were ports, or administrative towns were there, temple towns were there, or all of them are there. Guys, first 3 to answer, I will take your names in the next session. So time for a Menti. Guys, I want you to open a separate browser window and type www.menti.com. Go to a separate website called as menti.com. Open it, don't close YouTube, open a separate window. Go to the website www.menti.com, MENTI. And it will say please enter the code. The code for today's Menti is 13438130. I repeat, 13438130. Samita, you have to look at it from the right perspective, okay? It is boring because we can't do much with what you're getting. You can't take and implement history. It is for your knowledge. From your learning based on what has happened in the history in the past, you will start acting in the future. If you look at history from that perspective, it's the most important subject, because that will avoid you, or that will guide you how to approach any situation. It will also help you avoid the mistakes conducted, or mistakes that were committed in the past. Sangeeta Vijay, vanakkam. All right, here we go. Okay guys, moving on to a Menti now. One 13438130. No problem, got it. Okay guys, shall we start? Yes, Shreya. These are, you just need to type the option 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, A or B or C or D. Here we go with question number 1. There are 5 questions in total. Tanjavur is situated on river. Which river was flowing in Tanjavur? Kaveri, Krishna, Mahanadi, Godavari. If you guys have listened, this is going to be a piece of cake. So how many say, sir, you know what, this is option A. Wow, most of you. Lovely, lovely kids. That's like my boys and girls. This is how you should be. Be alert. Now, after the first question, I have Simba, Bhavan, Archana, Lakshmi and Sanju. Top 5. Hustler, Bhavi, Chaitanya, Snehit and Bhavya. Question number 2. Hi Varun. Rajarajeshwara temple was constructed when? Or where? Ajmer, Bijapur, Vijayanagara, Tanjavur. The Rajarajeshwara temple was constructed in Tanjavur, right? Guys, how come so many chose Bijapur, Vijayanagara? Where was this confusion? How did this come? The very first slide of this session was about this temple, right? The second slide. King Rajarajeshwara, right? He is the one who constructed it. I gave you the name of the architect also. Archana at the top, followed by Hasler, Chaitanya, Sundar Sir, Fahan and Jaina. Top 5. Krishna, Avantika, Shinchan, Asifa and Palak. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question 3. Here it is. Dash was a pilgrim center. Which play? What are they? Bombay, Calcutta, Surat, Pushkar. One among this was a pilgrim center which we spoke about today. There was a lake. I am giving you a clue. Which we spoke about. Pushkar. How many of you chose Pushkar? Surat, this, that. Come on, guys. Where did you guys speak all these things? Archana, Krishna, Jaina, Chaitanya, Avantika. Top 5. Sartak, Simba, Hustler, Bhavi and Sundar Sir. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Question 4, just one more to go. Guys, buckle up all of you. Here it is. Mandapika was what? Mandap, Mandi, Mandal, none of these. Mandapikas. Thank you, Samita. Wish it happens very fast. With all your support, all of you. So guys, what is it? How many of you said Mantap? How many of you said Mandi? The last one which we spoke about, remember? A small network of towns, mandis, exclusive streets for craftspeople. So, 4 questions are done. I see Archana at the top still now. Followed by Chaitanya, Simba, Snehit and Krishna. Top 5. Jaina, Avantika, Asifa, Sartak and Varun. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, question number 5. The final one. Here it is. On your screens. Now. Yeah, we will do that. We will reach that soon. They fill in the blanks. In Rajasthan was the capital of Chawans. Guys, what was the capital of Chawan? Ajmer, Pushkar, Calcutta, Bombay. Simple, simpler, simplest question. There is no way you guys can get this wrong. Looks like there are already a few of you who are going wrong. Ajmer, how many said Ajmer? Yeah, many of you. Guys, don't get confused with Pushkar. What has Pushkar got to do with this? Archana. Wow, Archana is a clear winner today. Followed by Chaitanya, Simba, Snehit and Jaina. Great job done, Archana. Congratulations, beta. Chaitanya, Simba, Snehit, Jaina. Great job done. Rajput, Hussain, Vantika, Gautam. Who's that? Not able to see, guys. Santal, I think. Krishna and Varun. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, everyone in the leaderboard. Great job done. Keep it up. I'm sure there are a lot of you who got right answers, but not here, right? In leaderboard. It's okay, guys. Great job done. You guys are also winners because you got them right. Just need to practice fast, okay? All the best, guys. I hope all of you like the session. You're pretty clear about now your perspective on temples has changed. Temples are not just worshipping places. Of course, we use them to worship our deities. But apart from that, there were 1,000 other things for which temples were used in the past. Alright guys, so I will meet you with part 2 of this session in the next session. Until then, this is myself Sundar Rabindranathan signing off, kids. Take care. Bye bye.